Hi guys, giving you an update on my egg retrieval procedure as well as all the post-operative stuff that I went through and the progesterone and oil shots and also an update on how many eggs were fertilized and all that good stuff. So yeah, I didn't know what to expect at all from egg retrieval as this is my first time. I was definitely really nervous. You can't eat anything or drink anything past midnight, which I didn't really have an issue with. It's just kind of like skipping breakfast, I guess you'd say. The staff was really sweet. I didn't really like getting the anesthesia tube in my vein. That was kind of uncomfortable. I still have a little owie from that, but no big deal. Yeah, so the anesthesiologist was really sweet. I didn't feel any post crazy stuff about missing a bunch of my memory and everything. I read a bunch of stuff online of ladies having that. And maybe because I was under anesthesia less because I did have only 8 eggs retrieved. So maybe the women who have 30 eggs or whatever, they're under longer, obviously. So, but yeah, everything went really well. I actually didn't have any post pain really. Even afterwards, I was joking with my husband. We were having lunch. I was like, oh, I could go run a marathon now. I was expecting like the whole day for some pain to really kick in, but I didn't have to use any Tylenol. I went ahead and just threw the heat pad on just in case. It kind of felt like I had done a big abdominal workout and I was kind of sore, but nothing crazy that I couldn't tolerate. I was even like, oh man, I could go to work tonight. But of course, because of the anesthesia, they don't let you do anything for the rest of the day. And then also that night, back to shots. Only one day off of shots. I did my first progesterone and oil shot. I was kind of terrified. I didn't know what to expect. That 22 gauge needle looks way bigger than the 28 gauge needle from the Lupron and the tiny micro fine needles from the follow stem. So it was definitely freaking me out. My husband is actually more freaked out than me at the time. He was just like holding it like, oh my gosh, like I don't want to hit a bone, or he was just, it took him like 5 minutes to get the courage to do it. And then I was like, oh my gosh, you're making me scared now. So we kind of just like psychologically freaked ourselves out. But we were like, okay, we have to do it, obviously. So he did it, and I did not feel it going in at all. I mean, I did ice it for about 10 to 12 minutes before. And then I immediately put a heating pad on it the first night. Second night, I didn't have time because I had to go straight to work. But mainly you kind of just feel soreness from the medicine working that night into sort of the next morning. That's kind of the only sort of pain you feel. It kind of, once again, feels like you did a butt workout. That's what I can compare it to. Kind of just feels like I do a butt workout, I guess, every day. So I don't know if that's good or not. But yeah, definitely nothing to be scared about. And I have the bigger needle too, because I'm taking the sesame oil with progesterone in it. And I know the ethyl oleate oil, you take a 25 gauge needle, whereas because mine is thicker and the sesame oil, I take a 22 gauge needle. And I literally don't feel it, you guys. I feel I feel kind of the oil kind of going in there, but no pain or anything from the actual needle. So, and I'm like I said, needle phobic person, and I'm stronger than I thought. You're stronger than you think. You can do it. So if I can do it, you can do it for sure. So, yesterday, one day past egg retrieval, we received a call about 10 a.m. in the morning from the RE. When we left egg retrieval, he had told us that he retrieved 8 eggs. Originally, I had 11 follicles, so I was hoping that I would have 11 eggs. But, I know that it's always going to be a little less than the follicle count at baseline ultrasound. So he said he was able to retrieve 8 eggs, and that of those 8 eggs, 7 were mature. So I was like, okay. And then he said that 4 fertilized normally. So things got whittled down within a day. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I'm just hoping that these guys make it all the way through. Tomorrow we're going to get an update on day 3 stage to see how the embryos are doing, if they're all still viable. I keep joking to my husband, like, I wonder how our babies are doing, they're in the lab right now cooking. But I still feel, that, well, they are ours, and so I feel connection to them. So I'm just hoping with these numbers that, hey, come on, at least one blastocyst is going to be good at day 5, and we have elected to do genetic testing. So once they get through day 5 and get through genetic testing, on day 6 is when we're going to do our transfer. So right now it's just a waiting game. I've been taking my progesterone and oil shots, and I start the doxycycline tomorrow. And then, of course, I've been taking my folic acid every morning as well. But I was thinking earlier, I was like, wow, IVF, like the shots and all that, that's not the hard part. The hard part is the emotional roller coaster of not only the hormones and stuff from the shots, but just like kind of, having no control at all over how many eggs are retrieved, how many fertilize. It's Mother Nature, it's God, or whatever you believe in, that makes that selection. And, if hopefully they're all healthy embryos, and, it is what it is. I can't control which ones make it past day 3 and day 5 and so forth. I just have to surrender to it all and just hope and pray and send good energy and good vibes out there that they're all gonna be good and healthy, and at least have one, at least by the end. I'll be super grateful, and I'm willing to go through it again if we have to. Haven't crossed that bridge yet. It's just still staying positive that one of the embryos, or hopefully all of the embryos, are going to make it through. So that being said, I'll keep you guys updated. Tomorrow I get a call from my RE in the morning about how those 4 embryos are doing, and I'll let you know then. Be sure to follow me on Instagram under @modernmaternity. I put a lot of fun photos and some other different things on there, so be sure to check that out. And I'll talk to you guys later, guys. See you later. Bye.